Hello everyone, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten Me, where innovation and sustainability intersect in the world of tech. Today, we'll explore AI's role in unlocking fusion energy, the evolution of solar and wind power, and the latest automotive advances from hybrids to robotic assembly lines. Plus, we'll delve into the personal stakes of startup founders, fueling their ventures with more than just dreams. Artificial intelligence models like OpenAI's ChatGPT are extremely energy-intensive, potentially drawing as much electricity as nations soon. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, speaking at a Bloomberg event in Davos, acknowledged the need for breakthroughs in energy to sustain future AI demands, hinting at investment in fusion energy and improved solar storage. Fusion, a clean and potentially unlimited energy source, remains elusive despite significant investments from billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Peter Thiel, and Bill Gates. Altman, who invested $375 million in Helion Energy, believes AI could unlock fusion's potential. Yet the promise of fusion remains unfulfilled, and immediate action is needed to manage AI's carbon footprint. A Joule Journal paper notes a tenfold increase in Google Search's energy use when integrating generative AI. Experts warn of an impending energy crisis due to AI's growth without sustainable solutions, urging a focus on environmental costs alongside technical improvements. Swift Solar is pioneering perovskite tandem solar cells, aiming to enhance solar panel efficiency by layering silicon with perovskites to absorb varied sunlight wavelengths. Despite over a decade of research, commercial deployment hasn't been achieved due to perovskites' sensitivity to environmental factors. Nevertheless, recent advancements in durability are promising, prompting major solar companies to invest in the technology. Researchers, including those at Swift, are employing innovative methods like evaporation, printing, and spin coating to improve perovskite stability. With millions of dollars from the U.S. Department of Energy, collaborative projects are testing perovskite silicon configurations for quicker commercialization. Swift's CTO Thomas Leitens reports significant progress in cell durability, a critical factor for widespread adoption. Oxford PV plans to ship perovskite tandem panels this year, while First Solar and Hanwha Q Cells are also investing in the technology. Swift aims to commercialize its product within 4 years, with incentives from the Inflation Reduction Act potentially aiding progress. Despite skepticism, proponents of perovskites highlight the need for greater efficiency in the fight against climate change. Highlighting Kitepower's Hawk in airborne wind energy advancements, offering a smaller environmental footprint and the potential to generate significant power. The Hawk, a 40-kilowatt system with a 60-square-meter inflatable wing, operates by flying in pumping cycles, producing more energy during reel-out than it consumes during reel-in. Fitted with a 400-kilowatt-hour battery, it's designed for off-grid locations where diesel generators are currently used, such as remote or temporary sites. Kitepower's Hawk, which can reach altitudes of 350 meters for stronger winds, contrasts with traditional turbines peaking at around 100 meters. Although Google's Makani project folded in 2020, Germany's Sky Sails Power recently launched a commercial AU system. Kitepower is trialing the Hawk in Ireland, with the entire system deployable within 24 hours. The company is also developing a 100-kilowatt system, the Falcon, expected by 2025 or 2026, aiming for larger 500-kilowatt kites later. And now, pivot our discussion towards automotive news. Honda is updating the Civic with a fresh front design, including a wider air intake and a revised upper grille. This update seems to mirror Toyota's successful revamp of the new Prius, which combines style with impressive fuel efficiency. Honda's response is the new Civic Hybrid, potentially taking cues from the Prius's blend of performance and economy. The Civic Hybrid aims to be more than just practical. It's about desirability, hinted at by the Sport Touring badge and sporty Pirelli P0 tires seen on a test model. The strategy may involve positioning the hybrid at the higher end of the Civic range, similar to the Accord's division between base gas models and a majority hybrid lineup. The future of the Civic's entry-level 2.0-liter and turbocharged 1.5-liter engines is uncertain, but Honda's move to integrate hybrids into its mainstream models, as 1 in 4 Hondas sold in America are now hybrids, indicates a clear shift in focus. Honda and Toyota are reigniting their competition in the hybrid market. BMW's demonstration vehicle showcases a new remote-operated valet service using existing car sensors and connectivity. A remote operator, using a video game-like setup with a wheel, pedals, and 5 screens, can pilot the car at a restricted speed of 10 kilometers per hour. Side touchscreens control gear shifts and monitor the system, while automatic brakes engage when obstacles are detected or when the accelerator is released. The remote operator doesn't park the car. BMW's automatic parking feature completes the task. Challenges include limited field of view and fisheye distortion. If implemented, BMW's service could launch between 2025 and 2030, aiming to encourage industry-wide adoption for the technology developed with Valeo. Exploring robotics startup Figure, who has entered into a collaboration with BMW to introduce humanoid robots at the BMW assembly plant in South Carolina. This move reflects a growing trend among businesses to utilize robots that mimic human form and capabilities for performing specific physical duties. This partnership is a step towards increased automation in the automotive industry, where precision and efficiency are paramount. Figure's robots will be working alongside human employees, aiming to enhance productivity and possibly reshape the manufacturing landscape within the facility. The implementation of such technology signals an evolution in assembly processes and the potential for human-robot collaboration in industrial settings. As we observe the technological strides in the automotive industry, with robots working alongside humans and cars parking themselves, it's equally important to recognize the personal drive and financial dedication fueling the startup, founders who are steering their own course towards innovation. What does it truly mean for a startup founder to have skin in the game, and how does it shape the company's trajectory and the founder's commitment? Today, we're delving into a topic that has ruffled some feathers in the entrepreneurial world, the expectation that founders should personally fund their company's journey, especially during its nascent stages. Imagine you're at a crossroads, holding the blueprint of an innovative business idea that could potentially revolutionize the market. You've left a well-paying, prestigious job to pursue this dream. Your savings account glances back at you, and you're faced with a decision. Do you dip into it to fuel your company's growth or wait for outside investment? Here's a story that may not be uncommon in the startup world. A founder, previously in a high-ranking position at an international media company, had to use personal savings to keep the startup afloat. To many, this might seem like an obvious part of the entrepreneurial journey. Yet, it stirs an important conversation about the role of personal financial risk in starting a company. I'm a proponent of the old-school belief that having financial skin in the game is crucial. When a founder invests their own money, they're not just spending funds, they're placing a tangible vote of confidence in their vision. This isn't to say that time investment isn't valuable. Founders often make significant career sacrifices, dedicating their prime years to building something from scratch. But time alone won't cover the tangible costs of running a business, such as cloud services, marketing, or salaries. Moreover, founders who contribute their own capital typically retain a larger share of their company. The significance here is twofold. It's about building a valuable entity and maintaining ownership of that value. That ownership translates to a deeper commitment to the venture. Let's consider the psychology of spending. When it's your own hard-earned dollars on the line, every decision from seeking customer product fit to managing expenses is magnified. There's an increased urgency to reach profitability and customer revenue. something bootstrapped companies understand well, as their survival often depends on it. Now, take the role of an investor. Would you commit to a venture fund if the general partner had little of their own money in it? Similarly, founders should not be taken aback when they need to use their savings or take on debt to support their company in the absence of external capital. It's about being fully committed and willing to bet on oneself. Admittedly, not all founders have the luxury of financial leeway. Personal circumstances vary, and not everyone has access to credit or assets they can leverage. My perspective is intended for those who do have the capability to invest personally, but choose to wait for others to shoulder the financial risk. In an age where high-growth startups often chase big bets with the hopes of attracting venture capital, it's easy to overlook the importance of founder investment. Yet, in challenging economic climates, reaching customer product fit and profitability is often a prerequisite for investment. While there will always be exceptions, capital-intensive startups that rely solely on external funding, these are outliers, not the standard. Most startups grow methodically, and in these scenarios, I believe founders should be as financially invested as their circumstances permit. Betting on oneself monetarily is as vital as the investment of time and energy. To encapsulate, the essence of entrepreneurship is not just about having a groundbreaking idea or an unwavering passion. It's about being willing to back that idea with tangible, personal risk. Founders who invest in their ventures demonstrate a level of dedication and belief in their companies that goes beyond mere words or time spent. They are the ones who quite literally put their money where their mouth is, and historically, these are the founders who often pave the way towards sustained success and innovation. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlighten Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlighten Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightenme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.